One evening, the house was unusually quiet. Max, the family's tabby, sat on the arm of the couch, watching his human Claire scroll through her phone. She was laughing harder than she had in weeks. Max tilted his head, ears twitching. What could possibly be more entertaining than him? The truth soon came out. Claire wasn't laughing at a video. She was looking at pictures of another cat. A fluffy Maine Coon with a dramatic mane and round, oversized eyes. Max narrowed his gaze. Betrayal. His own human was giggling at another feline's face. Max leapt onto the coffee table and planted himself between her and the glowing screen. Claire tried to move her phone around him, but Max countered with a stare so intense it could have melted glass. She chuckled and said, "Jealous much?" snapping a photo of his offended glare. That single picture started a chain reaction. The moment Max realized Claire's camera was on, he unleashed a series of expressions that looked almost human. Wide-eyed shock, a squinty glare, tongue halfway out, a dramatic side eye that could rival any soap opera star. The photos were so ridiculous that Claire posted them online. Within hours, the internet crowned Max as the reigning king of funny cat faces. Suddenly, he wasn't just competing with a Maine Coon on Claire's phone, he was stealing the spotlight across the world. And though he never forgave Claire for daring to laugh at another cat, he made sure every photo session ended with him sprawled across her lap, claiming his rightful throne. After all, if anyone was going to make her laugh, it was going to be him. From that day on, Max developed a sixth sense. The moment Claire even thought about pointing her camera at him, he would strike a pose. Sometimes it was intentional comedy, crossing his eyes while sticking out his tongue, or tilting his head so far back that only his chin and two fangs showed. Other times, the expressions seemed accidental, like the time he sneezed mid-photo and ended up looking like he'd just discovered the meaning of life. Claire couldn't stop. Every evening turned into a photo shoot. She'd upload his latest masterpieces to her page, and Max's fan base grew faster than catnip sales at a pet store. Memes, stickers, and even fan art started flooding in. People tagged him as the Oscar Wilde of cats, the drama king. And Claire's personal favorite, the feline that knows too much. But with fame came complications. Other cats in the neighborhood started noticing. Bella, the sleek black cat next door, strutted by the window one afternoon and gave Max a look that said, "Oh, so you think you're special now?" Max pretended not to care, but he secretly began rehearsing new faces in the mirror. Claire, meanwhile, was caught in her own dilemma. She adored Max, but the photos of that fluffy Maine Coon, the very cat that started this, still popped up in her feed. She would chuckle at them, quickly hiding her screen whenever Max was nearby. But Max always knew. His ears would flatten, his tail flicking in silent disapproval. One night, she slipped and laughed too loudly at a Maine Coon video. Max, who had been lying on her laptop keyboard, shot up, his face contorting into an expression so dramatic it could have been painted in a Renaissance chapel. Claire dropped the phone and doubled over laughing. That photo went viral instantly. Headlines read, "The cat who found out he's been cheated on with another cat?" Max, of course, forgave her eventually on one condition: belly rubs, unlimited treats, and absolutely no more Maine Coon videos in his presence. And just like that, the funniest cat faces ever made weren't just about humor anymore. They were about loyalty, drama, and the timeless rivalry between one spoiled tabby and every other cat on the internet. Max's fame only grew wilder. Claire couldn't walk into a cafe without someone whispering, "That's the lady with the dramatic cat." Strangers asked for updates, fan pages popped up, and one local news station even wanted to do a segment on the cat with the world's funniest faces. Max naturally soaked in the attention. When Claire set up her phone for an interview, he strutted across the couch like a runway model. Then, right on cue, he froze mid-lick, his tongue sticking out like a pink ribbon. Claire nearly lost her composure on live TV, but the audience loved it. At home, though, the tension returned whenever Claire scrolled too long on her phone. She thought she was being sneaky, liking posts of other cats, but Max had perfected the art of catching her red-handed. He'd perch silently behind her, his glowing eyes reflecting in the screen until she gasped and shoved her phone away. One evening, the ultimate showdown happened. Claire was watching a compilation video of the Maine Coon that started it all. Max leaped onto the table, knocked the phone out of her hands, and sat squarely on it. His face twisted into an expression so fierce, wide eyes, teeth bared, whiskers flared, it looked like he was delivering a Shakespearean monologue about betrayal. Claire burst into laughter so loud the neighbors probably heard. She snapped a photo and uploaded it with the caption, "When you catch your human cheating." With another cat video, the post shattered records. Memes exploded overnight. Max with dramatic captions like ET2 Claire. And when the betrayal hits harder than catnip, the Maine Coons fan page even sent Claire a message. Respect, your cat wins. From then on, Max was unstoppable. He wasn't just Claire's cat anymore. He was a legend, the internet's reigning champion of funny feline expressions. And though he still eyed her suspiciously whenever she scrolled through cat videos, he knew one truth above all. No matter how many cats she saw online, only Max could make her laugh until she cried. And to him, that was victory enough.